Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
My name is Colby and this is Caden, and this week we're going to be telling you about our story in a deeper depth than we did in the original video where we glanced over it. This is the full detail of our story. So it starts with me, and we were both praying, but about 2 years before she started praying, about a year and a half, I was praying that the Lord would send me a girlfriend and everything, and that it would be the Lord's will, and when He would do it, He'd send them here. And I wasn't able to go out and go do a bunch of revivals and meet church girls and all, so I prayed the Lord would send them here, send the one here for me. And so about a year and a half, 2 years later, she's praying as well.
About the time he started praying, the Lord was drawing us here to come to church. We would come visit, like for revivals and VBS, and we would come visit for different church services, special events and all.
Yeah, they come to our church for different things, whether it be revival, especially with Brother Hanks. They're good friends with Brother Hanks. They'd come during his revival during Fire in the City in February, and they'd come during all those events and all. The Spirit was slowly drawing them here, and over time, they eventually, one year they came. Before they started actually coming, we were in revival with Sister Linda Baltman and all, and she had us to come up there and sing together. We were both up there singing, and that was the first time that we sang together and all. And then in VBS in July, just like a month or two later, my friends at the time, which were befriending her, were trying to get us hooked up and get us talking to each other and everything. And
it was crazy.
It was.
They would purposely sit us at the same table, and he's a piano player for the church, so during like the song practice, they would be like
during the team music.
Yeah, it'd be like some of the church kids, and then it'd be me standing there. They would purposely get us at the same table, or during Bible time, get us on the same row and all.
Like one of my friends or whoever from the church that knows me, they would stand near me, and she was with them, and she'd stand next to them, standing next to me, and so they ended up. Yeah, they put her sitting next to me, standing next to me, wherever we go. Even in sports, we were on the same team in VBS.
If there was a game, it was always they'll pick Colby.
Yeah,
they'll pick me, or they'll pick me. Then Colby.
If one of them already got her, they're purposely the next person they were gonna pick was me. Or if they got
and the other people knew not to pick him because they were trying to get us both on the same team.
Yeah, they told him. I think they just literally demised it. Yeah. And then our friend from the church, the pastor's son, we won't mention his name, but he's going to appear in another video, had his dog and all, and we're going to go into, he played a special part in it, and so
yes, y'all look for that video. Y'all will enjoy it as much as we enjoyed filming that video.
It's funny.
You don't want to know the behind the scenes, but
yeah, that was fun. And so, the part with his dog and all, it was like, September, October. Yeah, and then little did we know about 3-4 months later that we'd actually end up together, and I'd get her parents and the pastor and my mom and dad in there, and I'd ask them for the blessing, and then I asked her if she would court me, and of course she said yes. Thank God she said yes.
Yeah.
She said yes and all, and we've been together a year and a month, January 23rd. We've been together since December 23rd of 2018.
Been a little over a year.
It's been a long time. It doesn't time has flown by so fast. The Lord's shortening the days, and it's just flown by so fast. It's like next year's gonna be here before we know it, and we're just gonna be another year older, and It's flying by so fast. That's why we need to be praying for the Lord's will in our lives. And there's not much time. And so you need to be praying for the right one. You don't need to look for this or look into that. But God can send you the right one, like He sent me the right one, and He sent her the right one for each other. God will send you someone. So just be in prayer. Pray for the right person to come. Would you like to read the verses?
We got two.
We got two verses.
I'll do one, you do the other.
Okay. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. His plans are better than ours. We may think we have our life planned out and what we're going to do. But we didn't know we was going to get together. We didn't know at all. We didn't know each other at all about 3 or 4 years before this. We didn't. And his plans are better than ours. Truly, they are. We didn't know what all was going to happen. We just told you part of our story. The Lord knew that was going to happen, but we didn't. You don't know who you're going to be with. That's why you need to be in prayer and even fasting about it. Asking the Lord for his will. And fasting is going without food. If for those who don't know, without food, to crucify the flesh and say, Lord, not my will, not what I want, but Lord, what thy will is and what you want, God. Would you rather read the second verse?
That one was Isaiah 59.
You want to read the second one?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna read it?
For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Jeremiah 29:11.
Yes, the Lord, he has thoughts towards us and everything. He knows his plans for us. He knows what it is. It's not for evil. It's not to do us evil or to do us wrong. God's not going to put you with someone and you're going to end up with a divorce. No. God's going to put you together and you're going to stay with that person. If you go by his will and you pray, you've got to pray and read and fast. Whatever you've got to do for the Lord send you the right one, you do it. Do it God's way. Pray. Be in prayer for that. Because his plans are for our good, not for our evil or our demise or whatever it is, whatever you think the end may be or the negative may be. God's plans always end in good. He can take what the devil meant for evil and turn it around for good. So always be in prayer that God will send you the right one. His plans are better than ours and his thoughts are better than ours. Just pray. And God will send you the right one.
Yeah, and it don't matter how long you're praying and you're waiting. Don't meditate on, oh, well, I've been praying for, 2 or 3 years and the Lord still hasn't. He will send you one in the right timing. I mean, he prayed for 2 years.
2.5 years. 2.5 years. I prayed for 2.5 years. And I was waiting. I wasn't in no hurry. I mean, I was young. I was younger. So I wasn't in no hurry. I still ain't in no hurry. It's in God's will and God's time. It's his way. You got to do things the Lord's way. So that's all for this video. Please like and subscribe and
hit the bell for notifications.
Yes, hit the bell for notifications to receive notifications when we post our next video. Well, we're gonna have this video up this week, and then we might have another one up this week, or that other one with our friend, special guest with his dog. So be on the lookout for that one. That one's funny, but we're gonna be in prayer about what to put on here in the videos, the next videos to be on here after this one. So
remember, if y'all have any questions or
email
need a
us.
prayer or anything,
we'll pray for you.
Email us. We'll make sure we put our email down in the description box below. So we would love to hear from y'all. We love y'all. God bless. See y'all next week. And
we'll be praying for y'all. If you send us an email and you ask us to be praying, we'll pray with you. If you're praying, we'll pray. I mean, we'll ask Lord, do a will in this person's life, Lord. Send them the right one. We'll help. We'll pray. So, well, we thank y'all for watching. Is there anything else? That's it. Well, that's all for this week. So we'll see y'all next week or in our next video. We'll see y'all in our next video. Goodbye, y'all.